We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Ross Stripling, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So here is Avisail Garcia. 0-1 the count. Garcia just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
In now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And it's fouled away. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. The Tigers coming up, no score. Michael Fulmer gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, end up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Right hand.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garcia on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And now we'll look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. but that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Legs churning. He's headed for second, and that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Digging in, Jeimer Candelario is currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here.
Well, that's what you hope for.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the right fielder, and this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Hernandez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And here's the first pitch to him.
Hernandez.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And he takes strike 2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Fouled away. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 21 driven in. Now the 0-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he fouls this one off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Randall Grichik at the plate now. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's 0 for 4. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Paul Calhoun will stand in now, and as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Garcia giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
Pedro Severino plate, and that's through for a hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Bichette ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's Chris Davis now. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke work. Right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners off for second. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Ready now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Here it comes. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. This is line to left. That's in there, and the Jays look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So a good job there as he opens up the third inning with a 2-base hit. As he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. At the plate, Cavan Biggio, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Biggio is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 1-2. Skied down the left field line. Davis on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Alejandro Kern. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1-0.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Fouled off. Grounded weakly toward third. And that's the second out. Digging in, Gurriel, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Guerrero at second with 2 down. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Calhoun coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as Detroit prepares for their third turn through the batting order. Fans of the Tigers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they ranked among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Now batter.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Garcia. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And now they'll slap the tag on him as he tries to get back to second. It's a double play.
Number 49.
Now at the plate, number 49. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Nope, that's down.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. And that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Probably surprised to see the knuckle curve there. 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. The next 3-2. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Here's a high pop-up. Candelario has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
The bat, number 11.
Stepping up to the plate, Bo Bichette. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope is there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Settling in now to Oscar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-1, and right into the shift. Oh, and it eats him up a bit, and a good throw gets him one gone. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Kirk calls for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the fourth, and that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop to hit next. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a base hit, make him 1 for 2 in this one.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Now to the plate, Cole Calhoun. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, Pedro Severino, as he puts it on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Randall.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichik saunters into the batter's box next. 1-0 the count. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
So now to the plate, Kevin Biggio. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Now at the plate, Alejandro Kern. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Lourdes Gurriel would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Left side. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
There comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Walkthroughs.
And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by. And as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Tigers have cut this to a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Now batting, left fielder
Chris Davis next to bat. As he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambushed at this. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Ready for another shot now. Victor Reyes, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hernandez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 49. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
now batting, the third baseman, Candelario.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Garcia looks up. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Up next for the Tigers.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. As he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on to first. Gets him from shallow right. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Jonathan Schoop will get ready at the plate. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big...
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Jonathan Schoop with a solo shot. 19th home run for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Into the box, Cole Calhoun. Guess he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 1. For 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Popped him up. Tellez waits on it. And the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Detroit is out in front 5-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder Avisail Garcia. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 0-2 once more.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he got him. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The left fielder, Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line drive to left. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail 5. Matt Shoemaker enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Into the box now, Pedro Severino. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So he continues to hit the ball well, his 2nd hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Yasiel Puig will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Now a big swing by Puig, and he got a lot of this one out to deep left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
At the plate now, Chris Davis. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This year against right-handed pitching, Davis brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
There to play it is Grichik, and that's the first down.
Number 49.
Striding into the box, number 49. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Standing in, Jeimer Candelario. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Thornton offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it, and that's in there, base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Stepping up now, Rowdy Tellez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
One and one, here it is. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Randall Grichik comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. The pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He went deep last time up.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next for the Tigers, Cole Calhoun. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Bichette gathers it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another chance. Pedro Severino is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. On the move is Garcia. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left. Aaron Luke has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 19, Aaron Luke.
Now batting, Kevin Biggio. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0. Lou is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, Alejandro Kern, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Called strike 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Blue Jays. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
There to play it is Grichik, and that's the first down. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Victor Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The batter, number 49.
In now, number 49. Runner goes for second. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under this one is Grichik, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Tigers failed to make any noise, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Brandon Morrow takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Avisail Garcia.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Hard hit ball to second. Scope has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Standing in, Bo Bichette. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And this is a strike three called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final. Detroit seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Michael Givens earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 8 runs on.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colorado Rockies. The Pirates continue one of the longest winning streaks in baseball history as they hunt for win number 9. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Pittsburgh.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at-bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Pilar's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 21 for him on the season, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
To the plate now, Mitch Garver. Popped him up. Story is under it. And the inning is over. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Chris Archer is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this, and it has to start today.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Head-to-head against Chris Archer, batting .500, 4 for 8. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's Archer on 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Pirates on top, 2-0. Digging in, Adam Duvall. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Here's Miguel Sano. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Duvall leads off second with nobody out. Runner's on his way to third. Strike taken to throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Now the 0-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Batting it, the center field.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak, maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Into the box now, Chris Archer. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Fouled off. Still only 1 out in the inning. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Dahl will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. On to the Trevor Story steps in now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. 4-1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Daniel Murphy comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. 1 strike now from Archer. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Garrett Hampson goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Dom Nunez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Archer comes set, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. 2 left for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luke Voigt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. 1 away now in the Pittsburgh third, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
At the plate now, Mitch Garver. And that's through into center field, base hit. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And the throw in gets away from him. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Story picks it up, and it's in time to get him, but they do play to run on the play.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
He's set. Here it comes. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is.
The Rockies are due to hit in the third, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So one away now in the Colorado third, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duvall is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in for the Rockies, David Dahl. First offering on its way.
Ball. Ball, that's out.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all?
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Liner towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Up next to the Pirates.
Digging in to try it again, Ben Zobrist. No hits to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. To second for one. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Buck. In now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. He set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The right fielder.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Trevor Story will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Duvall will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Batting, third baseman.
Digging in now, Nolan Arenado. He drew a walk his first time up. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now, Mitch Garver, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Blackmon going back to the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall.
He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Story brings it in.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set and the pitch. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Nunez recovers, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's 9, and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. So stepping in, Garrett Hampson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Hot shot on the ground is short. And there's out number 2. So striding forward now, Dom Nunez. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
Number 10. Brian
from the stretch. Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now back, the pitcher.
So here now's the pitcher, Chris Archer, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Blackmon will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Soft liner towards short. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. Matt Kemp is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And that misses inside 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hops this one up. Here comes the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that run will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. David Dahl to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. A ball and a strike.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Zobrist has it, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Bases loaded here, nobody out. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Popped up, Sano in foul ground, 1 out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trevor Story. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To short, hit hard. Iglesias is up with it. In to score, the runner from third. And he's in there safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least 1 out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Adrian Rivera is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Now playing shortstop, number 12, Adrian Rivera.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. 1 run scores. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 9-4 ball game.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Daniel Murphy steps in now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Outside, 3-0 now. Nunez would be next. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Harrison Musgrave will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jose Peraza is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ben Zobrist is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Up next for the Buccos, Luke Voigt, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. On to first. A double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Franmil Reyes. First pitch on its way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Drives it to deep right field. Blackmon going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he will be nailed at third on a question. Adam Kolarek is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Riding in once again, Nunez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Kolarek is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Duvall is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. And here's Jose Peraza. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Reynolds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses, ball 1. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail. Number 51 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 51.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Garver. He went deep back in the 5th. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
The left fielder, number 20.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their...
Oh, look at Arenado. He's up with it. The throw in time. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his.
Now a throw to second, and it turns into a double play. The hit and run backfires as he gets hung out to dry on the line drive. 1 in the inning for the... And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 19.
Into the box, Charlie Blackmon.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. In there, 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nolan Arenado. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And we'll have a quick stoppage here, as even though we're about 1,500 miles from the nearest beach, a beach ball has made its way onto the field anyway. This one's down to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rockies strand 1, And that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Colin Moran will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. In now, Adrian Rivera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Blackmon looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Zach Roscoe is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ryan Valade will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And the runner's breaking for third. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. And now the runner's trying for third. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pilar. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Frenlo Reyes. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Lolo Sanchez will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Runner goes for third. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Pirates get just the 1.
A defensive change for the Pirates. Now playing right field, number 25.
Oliver Perez, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Here's Daniel Murphy now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Now at the plate, Ryan Valade. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The next 1-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reynolds is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. At the plate, Dom Nunez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Count even now at 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. Last strike now for Colorado. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Pittsburgh Pirates blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Chris Archer earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Kyle Freeland was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 11 runs on 18 hits.